Westbrook. Thompson for three. Not going to go that time. So it's the Wizards now. Left side Westbrook. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Curry can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Beal's shot is good.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't tee him up on the perimeter.
There's the pick. Westbrook with the block. Porter against Thompson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Controlling the perimeter well. Didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging. He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach, and stealing a win on the road was huge for them. But coach said protecting their home court advantage now is going to be doubly difficult. He said the key will be to stay aggressive on defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. We'll see if they can hold down home court tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. A 3-ball. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Westbrook. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Thompson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6 points.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
And the replay brought to you by Under Armour, the Unleash Chaos moment, giving us a better perspective on just how far behind the line he was on that 3-ball.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Westbrook with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards.
Ooh! That's how you attack.
Oh, man. my.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Dante Exum is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Outside for Curry. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards with the lead. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Beasley. Another one falls for Washington. Gordon a screen. Guarded by O'Neal. With the fadeaway. Gordon top with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now, here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He gets it in there.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Farrell is out there with Exum. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Gortat. And it's O'Neal in it for 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry. And it's Washington's ball. Now, here's Exum. Fader on the way. Again, the Wizards score.
That's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And Curry has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen. Got in the space he needed, but he bricked.
And that's a foul. They're called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Washington's ball. Beasley the screen to the middle and stolen by Gordon. Outside for Curry. They get it again. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's the 3. And Gortat over to help. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Thompson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Exum kicks to Gortat, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Gortat's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Farrell. Good work there as it goes. Pitch to Cantor. Gordon a screen. 5 on the clock. Count the basket. He's got 5.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Plumlee, he's checked in for Beasley. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for O'Neal. Beal's checked in for Dante Exum. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Farrell. Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Gord's out with a screen on Curry. Here's Beal. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Beal's got 5.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Dishes it to Gordon. Plumlee with the steal. Outside Porter. A putback, and Westbrook is right there. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
And shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
From downtown, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
There's a screen by Cannon. Oh!
My goodness.
And he dunks it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1:11 left in the first half. He's covered by Westbrook. Gordon a screen inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. I mean, he's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense, and his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. In the corner, Gord's out with it. Launches it. And another miss by Washington.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the first half. Shot on the wing. Outside for Curry. Jacks up a 3. There's a screen by Cantor. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Wizards lead by 3. And we'll be back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing. Looking at the Wizards, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the... That's it for halftime. Glad you could...
The dome of the U.S. Capitol building looking absolutely grand as we make our return to Washington, D.C. And we... Aaron Gordon out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Stephen Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 13 points in the game.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
For the lead, count the basket and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Serge Ibaka was checked in for Aaron Gordon. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Plumlee with the screen. Shoots off the screen. The offensive rebound. The shot. No good. Here's Thompson. 6 points for him. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Beal can't get that one to fall.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1 for 4 start.
Good D by Westbrook.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for. Washington making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Beasley. Dante Exum comes in for Bradley Beal. And Farrell's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry's shot is off.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
O'Neal with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Screen by Ibaka.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Farrell. Plumlee with a screen on Ibaka. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Gortat's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Here is Porter. Exum kicks to Farrell. There's a screen by Gortat. Back to Exum. 4 on the clock. Gortat with the screen for Exum. And again, Washington no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Screen by Ibaka. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Beal, the pass to Farrell. Feeds it to Gortat. Wizards passing it around. There's a screen by Gortat. Exum with a wide open look. And again, Washington no good. Exum's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside for Redick. And Exum comes to help. Porter with the steal. To the paint. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Porter. Exum's got his second bucket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
.52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gortat dishes to Beal. Here's the lob to Gortat. It's stolen by Ajinça. For the lead. Rebound, Washington. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Beasley's checked in for Gortat. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Exum.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 08. In fact, he won a silver medal in Spain in 2012.
And Washington making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, so he comes up empty, missing both.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Yeah, that's the intelligent play here, Greg, no doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
And Beal kicks to Beasley. Outside, Beal lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Bradley Beal is out there with Beasley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Farrell in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Beal's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 21.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, more in store.
He's covered by Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Farrell. Outside Westbrook. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Plumlee. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep 3-point range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the pass to Beasley. The dish to Westbrook. pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Farrell passes to Plumlee. They set the pick. Back to Farrell. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his team.
Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Yogi Ferrell. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it and even this series. Let's see if we can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Beal. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. He's covered by Westbrook. It's Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Westbrook. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he cuts the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Looney. And Beal kicks to Plumlee. So they take the lead. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
To the middle, here's Ibaka, and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Throw good, Serge Ibaka.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Right side Westbrook. With a floater, and he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
1:33 left to play here in the 4th.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Oh, I love that. Yes, indeedy. Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside Porter. Passes to Beasley. With the fadeaway. Kept alive. Plumlee, no luck.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling. And that's how you do it. Well done.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, with a hand in his face, no less. Inside, Ibaka uses his long arms to convert through the contact.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient downtown.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Beasley. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they looked emotionally spent.
Nails the triple. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Ibaka. Beal with the steal. Money!
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
Plumlee, the pass to Farrell. Up top, Plumlee. From outside the arc, and the miss.
And speed and effort level, two things that make Ibaka an outstanding defender.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.